Welcome to the show as we discuss dilemma over Somaliland. Its population is estimated at 3.5 million. The capital and largest city is Hargeisa. Somaliland is a former British protectorate which, as the state of Somaliland, united on 1st July 1960 with the former Italian Somalia to form the Somali Republic. In 1988, the Siad Barre regime launched a clampdown against the Somali National Movement and other rebel outfits that were demanding fair share of power and resources. This was among the events that led to the Somali Civil War. After the collapse of the central government in 1991, Somaliland declared self-independence from the rest of Somalia on 18 May of the same year. The light blue backdrop in Somali's flag was originally influenced by the flag of the United Nations. This was in recognition of the United Nations' role in Somalia's transition to independence. The dream was to unify Somalis under one administration, so to speak, but that was never realized.
That dream is over. There is no such issue. Somaliland and the five-star dream and the greater Somalia is over. Djibouti is on its own. The part of Kenya is part of Kenya. The part of Ethiopia is part of Ethiopia. We are also independent. Mogadishu is on its own. And that dream is over, and it will never come back again. Somaliland has its own way of conflict management. We have our own indigenous and traditional ways of managing our own conflicts. We have our own Gurti, we have our own parliament, we have our own leaders. And they have managed to put a very strong structure where peace and stability are maintained. We're very happy that we are working together as a team. The Somalilanders, wherever they are cherishing their peace, their stability. And I think we're very happy to see that we are doing things on our own.
Somaliland celebrates its independence every 18th day of May. During this occasion, the state normally displays its military might.
We have already nominated our ambassador to Kenya. We have written and submitted his credentials to the government of Kenya. We will be having our own office, and we are very confident because they will open their office very soon. The relationship between Kenya and Somaliland is very good. And we are very happy that we have countries like Kenya that are here. There are quite a good number of Kenyans in the country. They're working here, they're living with us, providing a lot of support and development in Somaliland. And there are a lot of Somalilanders in Kenya, and the relationship between the two countries is really excellent.
They've had a liaison office here for a while. I think it was a good thing to have a liaison office because it actually helps provide consular services. It also helps with ensuring that some of the capacity that is required in Somaliland can be sourced from Kenya. Today in Hargeisa, you have the UN, you have Djibouti, you have Ethiopia, and I think you even have Yemen, right? And EU. So basically, you already have a presence of liaison offices and consulates in Hargeisa. One more, two more will not make a difference. The principle has been established. Yeah.
Somaliland claims to be a model of peace and stability. It conducts its own elections. The current president is Ahmed Mohamed Mohamud Silanyo, and the question is, are there any lessons Central Somalia can learn from Somaliland?
We can learn a lot of things, how they organize the elections, how they organize the political party. I think we can learn a lot of them. And we did even some other times. I had possibility to become a chairman of the parliamentary electoral committee. And while we were discussing electoral system, we invited some from Somaliland because we know they are more advanced than us when we are talking about election and political party and how they organize.
Somaliland's parliament has two chambers, the lower and upper chambers. The lower chamber is known as the House of Representatives, while the upper chamber is the House of Elders. It is also known as the Gurti. Each house has 82 members. Members of the House of Elders are elected indirectly by local communities for 6-year terms, while members of the House of Representatives are elected indirectly by the people for 5-year terms. The House of Elders shares power in passing laws with the House of Representatives and also has the role of solving internal conflicts and an exclusive power to extend the terms of the President and representatives under circumstances that make an election impossible. Livestock is the backbone of the region's economy. The region exports millions of animals every year, especially to the Middle East, through the port of Berbera.